Hey, hey everyone. Today I am going to discuss one of the most common mental issue that every single young generation is continuously facing in their life. Every single uh, person nowadays having that issue with their life. What is that issue? That overthinking, that feeling of anxiety, that feeling of depression, and how we can recover that thing from our life. This is the things, the practice that you should do in your life. You should practice in your life to overcome that all of these mental issue, mental blocks from your life. You have to observe your every single thought process like a third person in your life. So this is the most common and the most practical things that J. Krishnamurti said this thing. Observer is being observed. It means you have to observe your thought process. You have to observe your every single um, thinking. You have to observe your every single means activity that is continuously you are doing and you are continuously thinking. And whenever you will start looking at your thoughts, you don't try to resist that thoughts. You don't need to don't need to judge that thoughts. If you are thinking something very negative, if you are thinking something very low self-esteem, if you are feeling very unconfident, if you are feeling very means, if you are getting all kinds of negative thinking in your mind, if you are thinking all of those things in your life in a very negative way, don't try to resist their thoughts. Just look at their thoughts, give it time and space, then these thoughts will automatically vanish from your mind. And whenever you will start fight with your mind that why I am thinking this kind of thoughts and why this kind of thought is continuously coming in my mind, then this thing will bigger and bigger in your life, and you will not be able to control that thoughts. So you don't need to control your mindset, you don't need to control your thought process. You just need to look at your thought process as a third person. Means whenever you will your focus will go in that direction, that you have to observe your thoughts. And whenever you will observe that things, that if this kind of thoughts is coming to my mind, don't try to go against it. Just look at it. And if you can do this, another practice means if you can write it down in a single piece of paper, then it will also become a very practical way to get rid of yourself all of those anxiety, all of those overthinking, all of those negative thoughts in your mind. So observe is your observation is the main and the best thing to come out from all of these mental blocks that you are continuously facing in your life. So you can do this thing, you can do this practical two step to become this, to bring yourself out from this mental blockage from your life. Observe your thoughts, try to sit with yourself, closed eye. If you is in a closed eye, look at your thoughts, don't try to resist it, don't try to fight against it. And second one is just, if you can write it down, and just write it down and then look at that paper, what kind of thoughts that you were continuously thinking. So this was the today's video about how you can cleanse your mind, how you can cleanse your mental block, how you can cleanse that all of those mental issue that you think as it is your main anxiety issue, as you think is you are overthinking, as you think you are very unconfident, low self-esteem person. So by doing these two activities, you can absolutely control your mindset, you can absolutely cleanse your mindset. Okay, thank you so much.